Welcome to Erik vs. the Universe, the podcast where I dive into the latest movies, music, and TV with a special focus on hip-hop and a little bit of anime. Join me as we explore local happenings and tackle life's biggest questions like love, relationships, and overcoming personal challenges. And if I have a guest, I'll be asking them tailored questions that dig into their unique experiences. So whether you're here for the pop culture or just the real talk, there's something here for everyone. So stay tuned, enjoy, and let's get started. I love that.
Don't show the label.
Don't show the label.
Shh.
Oh my God.
Secrets.
Testing. This is good. It looks good. It got both of us on the camera. Oh my goodness.
Oh, you ain't ready for that dance off.
Hey, I'm not ready yet. I might be in a little bit.
And these kicks too. I'm definitely fucking somebody up in a breakdance battle, and I don't even know how.
Is there any way you could show those kicks on camera?
Bang.
Fly.
Slam.
Style.
Jam.
God damn.
It's about to be a weird day.
Everything I expected. So, all right, everybody. I'm breathing hella hard. Hold on.
Oh no. Am I breathing hard?
No, you're not breathing hard.
You don't know that.
Well, I mean,
I'm like,
I can't hear you at least. I hear my voice.
okay.
It's like, but
back up a little bit. Jesus.
Yeah, let me back. Let me back up. Let me.
Jesus.
Let me get a little pillow.
Give it a little. Yeah, get your little back comfort.
Yeah. Okay.
Jesus.
All right.
Can I curse on here?
Of course.
Okay, perfect.
Of course. There's no whole bars. This is all for entertainment. But let's go ahead and get started. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Erik vs. the Universe. Obviously, I'm your host, Erik, and today's guest is
Ariel.
one of one. One of one, none before, none to come. The most beautiful, intelligent, creative artist, singer, songwriter, entrepreneur, Ariel. What's up? What's up? What's going on?
Shit, man. You know the same. Thank you for having me on your show. So what y'all don't know is that Erik and I have known each other for fucking ever. We've been talking about doing this shit forever. Like literally. So I'm so glad. Thank you guys for having me. Thanks, Erik.
Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited because she knows we go back and forth about ideas all the time.
Always.
And finally, I have her here, and this is this is great. This is great. So I don't know. We're gonna hop into it.
I almost ended. Go on.
Hey, and so we're gonna hop into it. I just want to ask you, how was your week? How did that go?
It was great, actually. I had a really good week. So getting ready to prep my house to put it on the market so that I can move out of state. I'm not telling anybody where, because then some of y'all motherfuckers will try to visit, and you're not allowed.
No, that's true. That's true.
No. And if you're not gonna help me, like pack up my house, like don't be trying to come visit, bitch, because you need a vacation.
Facts.
But cool. I just went to this weird ass fucking event where I was the only black person.
Okay, those are fun.
Oh, the best. And like, well, here in Colorado, there's a lot of those.
Mm-hmm.
Just because our community is like really small, or we don't try to like harness a community. I think like I'll say not everyone, but I'll say at times it's been that kind of vibe, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and what do I care? Like I grew up in Europe, so mostly white space is something I'm comfortable with. Well, any space really. So I'm just like the only black person, and I'm sitting there, like, not mad that no one has told me that my outfit is dope. Like, I'm like, that's weird. First of all, that's a travesty. Fucking, yeah,
that's
like
crazy.
So you think water's spicy. Like, that's the kind of place that I'm in. I'm like, oh, man. Jesus Christ. And then this old dude, like, looks at me, like, with absolute disgust. And you know how there's times when you, like, have a racist moment and the shit just cracks you up? Loved it. I was like, this man has been racist since 19 forever.
He's not going to ruin your day.
Like, not going to hurt my feelings. I was like, shut up, sir. You probably either owned slaves or had a black mistress once or twice, so you're welcome for the view.
Most of them do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like, you've harnessed some illegitimate little babies, so.
That's wild that happened like that. Like,
man,
does that even happen often, you think, out here?
Yeah, I would say it just depends on where you are. Like, it's the environment that you harness, you know what I mean? Or the people that you're around. Like, I know, I have friends that are, like, eclectic. It's like a fucking rainbow, you know what I mean? People of every shade of every color. So for me, I don't really notice race in like different places. You know what I mean? Like I'm just like, oh, these are my friends. My friends invite me not to be like the only black person because they know I like to have a good time. Mm-hmm. And so I think some spaces out here are like designed to, like be the only black friend. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I get that.
And I just think that that's weird. But either way, they had Bird Dog Barbecue, which was delicious. So thank you, Brad.
I love Bird Dog. Shout out to
Brad.
Bird Dog Barbecue.
Thank you, baby. I love you so much, Brad. You little handsome thing. So handsome.
I went there for the first time like a couple weeks ago. Nicest people ever.
So dope in there.
So
right?
nice. I felt so comfortable. They're patient because when I say a new menu or something, I get a little nervous sometimes. I'll be like,
it's too much on the menu. I can't. I'm like, oh. I started getting excited.
I'm like, what does that mean? You get two and what?
What? Wait, no. Or there's ones that don't like you just like you have to order everything separately. It's like a la carte, and I'm like, so I don't get fries with my burger, and then it cost me $60.
Yeah, like wait a minute. So my fries are separate. They're like, yes. Like okay. I just want to make sure, even though it says that.
Yeah, I just want to check because I don't read too good sometimes.
Yeah.
But shout out to Bird Dog. Thank you guys so much. The food is always good.
I just asked that because it's interesting. I went to places where it's just a lot of white people. You might be the only black person, but not too many times is it outright racist. It's just like always under the table. Like
like a backhand deal.
Yeah, like a backhanded just might say something.
Slide it in there.
Just real ignorant and just act like they didn't just say something crazy. So I get it. It's different, and you're such an open person. You're so friendly. You're so nice.
I'm like, make me uncomfortable because it takes a lot. It takes a lot to make me uncomfortable. So I'm like, I'm up for the fucking challenge. Like, I also make people uncomfortable. Like, I match energy. So if you're out here trying to be weird, I'm like, I've been waiting for this shit. My therapist is well paid for a reason.
For people that do not know her, she can make things uncomfortable. For sure.
That shit. I'm like, just give me the chance because I'm nice all the fucking time. It's like I'm nice all week. And I'm like, I just want to be a bitch for like 20 minutes, my dude. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, I just wish someone, like I always tell people, I'm like, you don't want the smoke because that means the city is already fucking burned down. If there is smoke, there has already been fire. So if someone goes, you don't want this smoke, most likely you don't. Because they've killed everyone else in their path. Just let them go.
Absolutely.
I'm like, people are like, just like people are just being mad.
People always want to test you though. Yeah. That's the thing.
And here too, they're like, if you're tall. Remember you said that people.
People test me all the time. I'd be so nice. I'd be walking around super nice, and I hate it. I fucking hate it.
What you doing, tall guy?
It's like, but it sucks because when I see tall people, I'm like, fuck you. Like, I don't see too many people taller than me. So when I do see them,
what, 6'8"?
I'm like, no, I'm not 6'8", but I am 6'4", 6'5" on a good day. If I stand up straight, depends on my shoes. Shit like that. But when I see people taller than me, I don't really like it. It's like, whoa.
It hurts you. It hurts you. Like, how do you think someone, I'm 5'5", and I have to look up to people, I'm like, I know, sweet little thing. And then my friends who are big will pick me up. Not that I don't like it. Like, if you're going to hug me.
That's nice.
Yeah, but I'm like, first of all, don't ask me like I'm gonna pick you up. Like I need to know that's what's gonna happen. Don't just be picking me up and swinging me around like a fucking rag doll because I'm little.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I seen a really famous person get picked up. Like he lifted his arms and his bodyguard picked him up and put him in the high chair. Like it was a long story. It's T-Pain actually. Yeah, T-Pain went like this.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It was like on a Navy ship, and he went like this to sit in the captain's chair. And his bodyguard picked him up and put him in the captain's.
No, he didn't.
I swear to God.
No, please.
I swear to God. I have people that can back it up.
Shut up.
And it was like, it was just the funniest thing because he was just like, the guard knew what to do. He didn't hesitate. And
they practiced this.
Like,
I love T-Pain too.
T-Pain is a beast.
T-Pain is
underrated.
The dopest entertainer.
Underrated.
Like when I went to college in Cookman, he had come when he first released like the Rapper Turned Singer. Mm-hmm. He did that album, and he was out there, and I was like, look at this dude. I didn't understand the hype because I grew up here. You know what I mean? So, like, but in Florida, T-Pain was hitting. Like, this dude was getting bitches left and right, okay?
Absolutely.
And so, he's, like, in the middle of our gym, and, like, all these girls, like, as soon as he came out, all these girls ran. And I can't really see. And I'm, like, looking, I'm like, that's what people like. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, but you know,
a little like, huh?
He was just a hood looking dude. I'd never seen anyone like that before. So I was like, Because, sometimes in Florida when people have dreads and they don't wash them very well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, T-Pain, please don't ever watch this. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I was
but
like,
you know what I mean?
wait.
Like, but he had like really thick dreads and I'd never seen that before. And the only time I had seen that, like people didn't take care of themselves.
I get that.
You know what I mean? But it was here.
That's just out here.
That's just out here.
Just
so
out
I
here.
didn't know. And I was like, what is going on? Like, but then like the more I listened to his music and the more like I was down in Tallahassee, like at FAMU, which I should not have been at because it was my rival school. But they did hits from the streets, so it was fun. Yeah, oh, you're right.
I love
You're
hits from the
Come
streets.
on,
Oh my God. I watched random YouTube videos of that dude.
Do you?
He was ahead of his time.
Yo.
He was ahead of his time.
He was killing it. And then they started doing all the prank shows and then like shit like that. Like there was one time he was at my sister's school and they were doing homecoming week.
Mm-hmm.
And he was doing like citizens arrest and just arresting people and then putting them on like the bars and then not letting them go and then just leaving.
Really?
So people were missing class. Like, I'm missing class. And he was like,
shit.
Or when he was doing move, five, move.
Oh, man, bro.
Milk it, milk it, milk it.
Oh,
You'd
shit.
already know, bro. That shit was
That was
wild.
hilarious.
That shit was
I remember he took like a white dude and he was like giving them game. So he was like bringing them around rappers to freestyle, having them talk to different girls. And he was like, yeah, you have to expand your palate or whatever. And the guy was like, I get what you're saying. He was like, here, drink this. No, not regular water. Drink this Fanta or something. And he was just like, bro.
That shit was
so
ridiculous.
funny. It was so funny.
But I loved it. Like, but watching T-Pain, I learned a lot of being immersed in Black culture. It was like a culture shock for me because I grew up in Europe and then I grew up here. Mm-hmm. So it was just like a really big, just like, what? Like it was the first time I'd ever seen like Black Bike Week. You know what I mean? Or like the first time I'd ever seen a band, like a real fucking band that played. Like, it was before Drumline and shit came out. So it was like the first time in my homecoming, I went to go for my recruiting trip and the band was fucking on. Woo! My Lanta. But they played Avant, My First Love. Like on the field and like, I'm telling you know how the drum majors. And I was like, I fell in love. Signed my letter of intent right there. Like I was like, what? And I was amazing. On the beach and I was not a good student. So I was like, you know what I mean? But it was like walking on the beach side and shit. Wow. There was a strip club they would let you in when you were 18. So me and my teammates would go with the baseball team and like the fucking wild shit we would do was great. But like the Black college experience, like Bethune-Cookman is where I got it. And it was dope. Wow. Shout out Wildcats.
Wow, that is awesome. I really missed that experience.
Me
I didn't
too.
get to go out to a college that had the experience and actually experience T-Pain like that. I experienced T-Pain kind of late.
Yeah.
Like, Colorado's kind of late on a lot of shit, but
we're trying though.
We're
trying.
I still have to experience the live bands, the college
definitely.
bands. That's one of my biggest things.
Hell yeah, you gotta go. You gotta go to
So,
homecoming.
got to. So okay, we're gonna go ahead and hop into it.
Oh yeah, we got the tangent. That shit is gonna be happening this whole time.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna be late to my appointment because this is how the shit goes all the time. Like, and then when I was 13, we just talk about shit for no reason.
That's what I love though. That's what it's all about. And there's a tag about what this podcast is about, and they'll understand. Like, hey, tangents. This is part of it. So, Sober October. I'll just give a quick update. I am failing horribly.
And I didn't even try. I didn't even know it was a thing.
Yeah. I failed horribly. It's just whatever. It's whatever. It could be bad people, horrible people. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, listen, as long as you're not like a drug addict sucking dick in back alleys for no money and just for crack, then, you know what I mean, make Sober October what you need it. Some people need a break from porn. Some people need I don't know why I pointed at you.
Whoa.
I went, because I went like this.
That's funny because on my last one, I had talked about porn.
Really?
I was talking about I was addicted. Not addicted because there's levels.
Uh-huh.
And my friend was like, what? Like in the back seat of a taxi, do you look at porn? I was like, wait, no.
Are people doing that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think there's people probably out there that do that. I think there's levels.
I mean, yeah. There's
levels. Have you seen Taxi Cab Confessions? Back in the day?
And I used to watch Real Sex too.
Oh, Real Sex.
I was like,
fire.
oh my, that shit. For no reason. Was I like?
I mean, very informative.
Very
informative.
Learned a lot of shit.
Learned a lot of stuff early. I had no reason to learn any of that
stuff. Up at 11 p.m. like this.
I wonder.
Turning the volume down.
Oh shit! Or did you live my childhood?
Yeah, I did.
I swear to God, I think you lived my childhood.
I did. Oh my God!
And when my parents, I was like, "Oh, they're getting in bed," and then I'll get up. It was like on the special HBO channel.
Yeah,
And
HBO
then
After
I'll turn
Dark.
it down. And I'll be hella close to the
Yeah,
TV.
like,
I'll
yeah.
be like, oh my God.
Go on.
And then they
Tell me more.
they'll have like a French or like a British voice telling you about all like It was crazy.
Then they did interviews in the street.
Interviews, those were
Them
so
street.
dope.
Oh, yo, they broke up some relationships, Mike.
Oh, absolutely.
Real sex, you were giving people the business and
ahead
the
of
business.
the game. Ahead of the game.
Thank you.
Real sex,
The hits from the streets.
Hits
Thank
from
you.
the streets.
Ahead of the game. You
ahead
raised
of the
me.
game.
You raised me.
Underappreciated, but we'll have a day where we celebrate all of the originators. And Hits from the Streets is an originator of.
Or what
has
was
a lot
up?
of sons.
What was it? It was 106 at Park. Hits from the Streets. There was VH1 Soul. Do you remember that?
A little bit.
Oh.
I remember that vaguely.
Oh, shit. I used to love that. I used to have all the videos. I used to be after school.
I can see you.
Yeah,
I can
oh my
see
God.
you doing
For
that.
some reason, to me, in my mind, I'm hitting these dance moves. And then when I look at it in the mirror, I'm like, oh. my husband says that my dance moves have a lisp.
Oh, damn. Oh, that is crazy. I've never heard that. That is so honest and nice, though. The honesty.
Which is crazy because I can dance, but I'm like, he goes, sometimes it just looks like your shit got a lisp or a limp.
Damn.
Just a defect.
It depends on how you wake up that day, how you feel that day.
He's not the boss of me. He don't even dance. So first of all, he's judgy as fuck.
Yeah.
I love him though. But I was like, I'd never heard that either. Like my dance moves have a list.
That makes you think like, I'm gonna ask Chat GPT, what does a dance with a lisp mean to you?
What does it look like?
I'm gonna ask that later.
What does it sound like?
So we got fall is here. All right, how do you feel about the weather right now? It's
I do not like it.
You don't like it?
I don't like the cold. I've lived here for 26 on and off years.
Yeah.
And I do not like the winter. Seasonal depression for me is real.
Mm-hmm.
And so like having to be in the cold all the time is like, it just puts me in a place. I like the smell of outside. I like the smell of fall, but I don't like,
fair enough.
Like I don't like the feeling. Like we call it the hawk in my house because you can hear the wind screeching and then it gets under your, you know what I mean? Like when it hits under your shirt and you're like, ah, no.
Yeah, it's just like,
no. It'll fucking ruin my day. Like that the cold ruins my day. If it touches anything under my shirt after I've tucked it in, if there's a little bubble and it touches my skin underneath my warm clothes, I turn into a whole bitch.
That's crazy. That's how I am with like a little rock in my shoe. If I have something in my shoe, I can't function throughout the day. Well, I take it out, but it still bothers me. I have the phantom pain, phantom memory.
How many more rocks?
Exactly. Like, and then I'm like going crazy, taking off my shoe and
like,
making a story,
like
vacuuming.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. How do you feel about like the weather?
I think I feel kind of like you do actually, where I love the smell. I don't mind the cool, but it's just the look of it. It's kind of dreary. Yeah. It doesn't really help my mood. Yeah. Like I like sunny. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
But I just don't like the super hot heat. I wish I can just have that in between 70 to 80. I would be perfect.
Yeah, the thing is too with Colorado is because we're closer to the sun. It just feels like the sun's on you, on your back like this. When it's hot, it's fucking hot.
And
people are like, but you know what I mean? It's comparative. Like people who live in New Orleans, like in the South, is different. Like I told my friend, I was like, God damn, bitch, it's hot. And she goes, I know you ain't fucking complaining about no kind of weather. Yeah. And I was like, well, I mean, yeah, but it's relative. It's hot for me. I'm right next to the sun's asshole, and he is just shitting on me consistently.
That is a fact. Yeah. Colorado is a different kind of heat.
Yeah. It's a dry heat, so it's just like it's straight heat. Yeah. And I'm like, but you know, I like humidity and shit because it's good for the skin and the hair. So
that's true. Humidity is interesting. I don't like when it's too crazy though. Some parts of the world it's just too. It's layered humidity where you have to take a shower.
Oh, constantly. And you're still wet afterwards.
Yeah,
like you like after you dry off, you're like I'm still sweaty. It feels like my skin is open.
Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe your pores are open. That's what it feels like.
I mean, they are. That was probably weird to say. I've been.
But adulting. I get that. So, what about adulting? You've been mentioning adulting a lot.
It's ghetto.
Why?
It's
ghetto.
Yeah.
It's like, is it overrated?
I just think it's not. It's not. It's underexplained. Is what it is. Like it's underexplained. Like my mom told me when I was little. You can eat all the ice cream you want. When you get into your own house, you can stay up and watch shit till midnight. Now I'm fucking lactose intolerant and I can't stay up. Like if I stay up past 3, it's because I'm out living a good life.
You know Fantastic. What? We need to talk about that. I need you to rewind about the lactose intolerant thing. Ooh. So my thing is, I'm over here as a kid going to school, stomach problems constantly, on the shitter, just yelling like it's Dragon Ball Z. Just, ah! And my mom not saying shit, just being in her room. And I'm just thinking, I don't know when I found out I was lactose intolerant, like maybe a couple of years ago.
Are you serious?
Maybe I'm exaggerating for podding, but maybe mid-20s. I found out I was lactose intolerant.
Really?
Yes. And I'm like, why didn't my parents ever tell me? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I found out like I'm allergic. I'm like a little bit allergic to pork, right? Like, so if I eat it, I'll break out into hives. So I guess I'm not a little bit allergic. So like, but I love bacon. You know what I mean? Like, I love bacon bits on pineapple pizza. Like, I'm that kind of nasty kind of person. Okay. But I'll eat pizza, and I know, like, I really have to think about what I'm about to be doing the next day because I'm about to be sick as fuck. Yeah. Like, but I was like, but I love pizza, and it's just hard for me to give it. I don't have a lot of willpower.
Me either. They make the cheese addicting. I love cheese.
And I don't want to do, like, you know, when people are like, oh, don't eat meat, eat mushroom wings. And I'm like,
yeah, I can't. Yeah, yo, I tried, and I couldn't even fool myself. I could fool myself with a lot of things, but I mean, fake wings.
Yeah, it's like when you see those memes and shit when people are like, if I ever come to your house and I eat a carrot shaped as a fucking wing, I'm burning the motherfucker. Yeah, down. Like I feel that way too. But just tell me because I'm willing to try anything. Like, cause you know I like different cultures and food and like you know people's like maybe you might be a good cook, but when you're like, oh, those are actually cauliflower wings. I love cauliflower, but how'd you season them? Are they crunchy? Yeah. Like, cause now I'm expecting like you say wings, now I got a crunch. And you know what I mean? Like my mouth is watering up for something. And if it's like smushy mush on the inside, I don't know. I just got to try it. So if anybody knows how to cook mushroom carrot wings,
mushroom carrot wings,
cauliflower wings.
Actually, I'm gonna try that next episode. I'll tell you how it goes.
Oh, please, yeah, tell me.
Yeah,
I was like, that sounds fantastic. Yeah. Just like, ooh, because I love mushrooms. I don't like the taste of shrooms. Like that's why I take them in capsules now. But I like mushrooms. They're delicious.
Yeah.
Like, but same. Is that your cat?
Oh man, I knew this was gonna be a problem.
What? I saw that cat earlier. That cat is ballsy. This cat is out here living his best tomcat life. Oh yeah? What's he doing? Hi, Tweety. Hey. He's minding his business. Uh-oh. Come give me a little sniff. Yeah, give me a sniff. Ooh, how's that feel? Yeah, feel nice? Yeah, I got you, little sugar. That's how you outside. Because he's a whore, just like the rest of us.
Yeah.
No, but about adulting, it's just a weird place. You know what I mean? Like, you're like in my adulthood, I'm learning about generational curses and shit like that and like how to get over things like that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's deep.
Or not to, you know what I mean? Like, not to blame my parents. Like, I have the option to change. You know what I mean? Like,
absolutely.
Choices. That's my mantra. Like, choices. I make the choice to do something. You make the choice to do something. I don't have to live with your choices. I have to live with my own. Mm-hmm. And so with my, you know what I mean? Just learning a lot of things, going to therapy, which is like a stigma in a lot of black houses, like in the black community in general.
I feel like that's getting better.
It's getting a lot better. Yeah, like it's a lot more open. Like we're in a place where we could talk about mental health, which was not something that we could do. Mm-hmm. And like not even like 10 years ago. Like I remember I told my dad I was depressed one time and he said, "That's for white people." And I was like, what?
Oh, that's crazy.
You know what I mean? Crazy. And then like I thought something was wrong with me. But you know, but my dad, like that's how he grew up. So like it's my choice to be like, my dad never let me be depressed. I could be depressed as much as I want as a fucking adult, but like I shouldn't have to blame my parents. I'm old enough to not have to do that.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like let's fucking keep moving. I'm like, I'm about to be in my best life watching people in bikinis in Walmart, sweetheart.
Exactly.
I don't got no time for that bullshit.
I can understand that 100%. I think it was something that was taboo to talk about, even amongst your friends, even at school. If you were saying you went to therapy, you were considered a psycho.
Yeah. Because what's wrong with you?
Exactly.
Like
so.
Me, like I think there's a lot wrong with me, but the reality is I'm just like, I just don't know how to deal with my emotions because it wasn't something that I had the room to do. But now I'm happy all the fucking time because I can do whatever I want because I pay my bills. I pay my own bills.
I mean, that helps happiness. That helps you stay happy.
Well, I don't. My husband pays my bills.
That helps you stay happy as well.
I'm so happy. He's like, let you be an artist, my dude. Like,
exactly.
Even, I know we're getting off topic, but like relationships and stuff like that. I was just having a conversation with someone about this. just being like, people were people before you met them. So like a lot of people who get in relationships now have such an expectation because of social media. Like, oh, this person looks like this all the time. Like, and then you wake up to a troll. She's always a troll. You know what I mean? He's always missing that front 2 teeth. That's a retainer, sweet angel.
Oh.
But like, you know, like you have to remember people are people before you get with them. And so like having an understanding, and you and I were talking about this, like relationships aren't 50-50. That's bullshit. Relationships are 100-100. Like, because if you're only getting 50% out of somebody, where's my other fucking 50 going? Like,
exactly.
It's invested 100%. And so a lot of people only give 50 because that's the rule that you've been taught your entire life. Relationships are 50-50. No.
I feel like it's not even that. I feel like it's lopsided. A lot of people give 70-30.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people use people just to be, you know, 100%. Put themselves in a better situation. And they're just not loving. They're disconnected. But that other person wants to give them that all. And I see that a lot on both sides. And I don't mean to judge. And I know there's plenty of people out there, but it blows my mind. It's not even 50-50 amongst a lot of like.
And just because everyone's been trying to give 50 and now everyone's giving less. You know what I mean? Like 50 is enough, but you don't deserve my whole 50. And I'm like, but you want to be in a relationship. You want to get married. You want this person to like trust you and stuff, but you don't want to give them the space to be themselves. Like, ugh. Like people who are in relationships for 3 months and are like, I can't stand my boyfriend.
That blows my mind.
Why not? You know what I mean? That
blows my mind. Like you should know from the beginning, like I would say within the first week, if you were going to be with somebody 3 months, I'm sorry, like you're quitting.
You're a quitter. Yeah.
You're quitting. And a lot of people just are so quick to just give up. And
which is weird.
And I'm like, my parents are stuck together. I know my parents are not perfect. I love you, mom and dad, if you watch this. But y'all are not perfect at all.
No one is.
No, I'm just kidding. I love you.
No one is.
But they somehow found a way to stick together.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that it's not hard or impossible, but damn, the way people just drop like flies.
It's
like,
wild.
They just got to escape.
And now people are hoes at 60.
Oh, that's
which I'm
crazy.
not mad at because 60 is the new like 35. And there's some fine ass 60-year-olds walking around out
there's
here. Okay, like
60.
listen, if you're a single 60, okay, I got some friends for you. Okay, maybe.
Really? Okay, I know a single 60 dude. He's kind of freaky. He's kind of freaky though.
He's a tramp?
No,
no. He's asleep. He's a sloot.
No, he's just. I don't know, man. He's just.
What do you mean, freaky? Please be. Please go
man.
on.
Well, there's something on the topic. So
go ahead.
Tesla robots. This is random. We're gonna go wherever. So I brought it up to him. I was like, yo, he's an older dude. And I was like, yo, man, you hear about the Tesla robots? I was like, would you get one? He's like, for 20,000. I was like, and he was like, yeah, but I would get one of them Asian ones.
Oh,
he was like, I was like, I don't know if they're Asian. I was like, Elon Musk is making. I don't know if there's an Asian version of what he's making. Anyway, but he was like, yeah, I want the Asian one because, they can't talk back. And when I get home, they need me to rub my feet. They can rub my feet. And I ain't got to hear nothing. I could be in bed and be like, yo, go cook for me. And he was just like, plus, they never wear out. I was like, whoa.
This man is trying to fuck for everywhere.
Whoa, he was like, if I can get one, as soon as it gets out, I'm there.
What?
I was like.
I'm there.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
There.
He might not even be freaky, but I was like, I did not expect that.
Oh, my God.
I was like, maybe
dude.
I can have it like watch my cat or cook for me or something. I don't know what I expected.
I don't know. I don't trust a lot of people in my house. Like,
yeah.
I feel like if you I don't like to depend on stuff like that. Like, I have an air fryer and I haven't really cooked any food in 3 years.
What?
And I used to cook all the time. Like, I'll cook. Like,
what's wrong with you? Why don't you cook anymore?
Because I'm lazy. I'm complacent. All the food I get is easy. It has air fryer instructions.
Oh, damn, I hate that.
I know. Look, you can hate it for me. And I promise.
No, I'm the same way. That's why I hate that I relate to that because I'm like, it seems so interesting when I bought it and I was like, I can't use you for shit.
I use mine for everything. Like,
I do use it, but
dude.
I'm basic though.
That's
I'm basic with it.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything. I'm not cooking nuggets and shit. I'm not like making salmon.
call my brother. He's like all delicate with something he cooked. He's like, yo, I flavored this and put the marinated and blah, blah, blah and put it at this temperature and blah, blah. And I'm like, I just threw some fucking dino nuggets in there real quick.
And real
quick.
They
were bomb.
And they were so good. I put them on. I made them crispy too. I made them double crispy.
That's why I like the air fryer. It cooks everything extra crispy.
Oh, it's so
I like it
so
extra
good.
crispy.
And hot
I like
too.
it well
so
done.
You gotta do the ha-cha-cha mouth.
I never let it cool down. I never.
Immediately,
it's
it's
never.
the dip and it's in my mouth and my whole
The dip cools it down, hopefully.
Maybe. I don't know. As soon as you get like, you know when you try to swallow and then you realize it's still too hot. And
Oh, absolutely. That happened and my cat was judging me one time. I was like, that had to look crazy.
Oh my God, yo, that's such a real thing.
It's so dangerous too because you can feel the burn the next day.
Yeah, your
like,
throat is sore.
like, what is my throat
You
sore? You're like, wait a minute.
Like,
you got a cold? They're like, you have a cold when you're buying lozenges. Like,
I just ate too much crispy hot chicken.
I just couldn't wait.
I was so hungry, ma'am.
Man, not even hungry. Just
diving
that
in. Air fryer life is real. Okay,
it is. Hey, Bubba. Hey.
Look at him having time in his life. Oh my God, yo, that shit is fucking hilarious.
That is crazy.
I like to cook too. Like I really do. I got this cannabis book because I wanted to be like I like cooking with like infused shit. And so like I was trying to cook like a hollandaise, like make a hollandaise sauce.
Yeah.
It did not turn out well because obviously I don't read ingredients well.
Oh damn.
So
it takes time. It takes time to learn those type of things. Like especially when you have ingredients and measuring. I would imagine when
I do it with love. And I'm like, this is why I probably shouldn't try to bake anything. I would love to learn how to bake bread, but I do it out of sight. You know what I mean? Like, I put enough sugar in here. And I'm like, I don't measure anything, and you have to be precise in baking. I guess
you really do. And
you really?
every no,
I thought I made that up.
You have to be extra. You have to be extra precise. And
Really?
my friend, she always says that she doesn't know how to bake because she likes to, like you say, put a little extra love.
Yeah.
You know, not do it exactly on site. So she can cook really good, but baking is just not her forte.
I would love to, man. I love rye bread and shit. Like when my friend used to work at Subway when I lived in Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to just go there and get fresh rolls of bread. And I was like,
that's
and them
dangerous.
Oh my God. And they were free too. She was a terrible employee.
Oh,
she was a horrible employee.
Man, hold on. I'm going to let my cat out real quick.
Okay.
I'm going to let him out.
So are the whores. They'll let their cats out too. Sorry, guys. I'm disgusting.
Get out. Oh, you son of
Oh, you ran. Look what you did. Leave him be. He's fine.
Guess what? Come here.
This is really interesting.
And you can take a break. We can edit this part out. You can do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to.
I was just in here having a dance contest. Oh yeah, I will take a break for a second. Golly, you make me laugh. What's wrong with you?
Oh man, no, you're making me laugh.
I did get the hot cha-cha though. First of all, Absol's the best.
Okay, I'm probably gonna do a quick run through of stuff. I don't even know. Let me see what time we're at.
We're at 5:46.
36.
Is it?
No, 36 minutes. Oh, the time. Oh,
Yeah.
this time. I need that time though too. So 5:47. All right, people, we're gonna go ahead and continue.
Hooray!
Yay! Hold on, I gotta get. You know what it is? It's my knees. It's my knees. Always like I'm so big. It's so funny saying your little knees.
First of all, don't talk about my knees. They're massive. These are the biggest knees you ever seen.
I guess in comparison to me, I forget how big I am. God,
I'm also big.
Facts. You got big energy. Okay, this dude is.
Why is he a slut for outside?
Because
I love him.
He's a whore for attention.
Yeah, he is. Look at him.
If I don't give him attention.
I like that he just goes outside though. See, this is why I don't trust cats. I always wanted one because I'm like, you guys are the keeper of all that are secrets and hell.
Yo,
what are you doing outside?
Those things that I don't know.
Like, yeah, like what are you doing out there?
Know
looking at people, minding people's business, and everyone just like, look at that cat.
For real.
Just like never pays him any mind, but really he's out there telling government secrets and shit.
For real.
Look at him. He's a
no telling. I looked at him one time. I was like, what's up with him?
He's a weirdo.
He is.
Like, look at popping up behind the TV. I was like, oh, he gives me endless entertainment. But what do you do? What are you testing for?
Up to something. Trying to kill me.
What is this? Why are you doing a shakedown on my TV?
Facts.
I'm not mad at it, but
all right.
I'm mad.
All right, I'm going to go through shows, movies, music, and start with shows. I'm going to speak real quick about From. From has been great this new season. I don't know if you've ever watched it.
I've watched it, but it's...
Not their most recent season?
No. Like, I think I saw one episode, and I was like, but I didn't have the... I don't know how I watched it. Oh, I was watching a streaming site. Illegal.
Oh.
A pirate site. And I was watching... And I watched it there, and then it is no longer active. So I am no longer active.
I will help you find a way because it is great.
Is it?
You have to.
I love that shit.
I love it.
The actor is good too. What's the main actor's name?
The black dude?
Yeah.
I always forget, and he plays in so much stuff.
Black people always do this. That's
Exactly. I'm like, I know his name. What is it? What is it?
Oh, boy.
Boyd. Wait. Oh, Boyd is his real...
No, is it? It's Boyd in the show, right?
Boyd in the show. Boyd in the show. I thought you meant like his real government name.
But he's in Oz. He's been in all that shit.
In Oz was years ago. From has been so dope. It's keeping me on my seat. I just want to say I'm not gonna give anything away because I want Ariel to watch it.
I'm watching it.
I just want to say please don't have it lead to another loss situation where I invested a lot of time and I
got nothing.
Got angry. I got physically angry at how Lost ended. I could not believe it.
Yo. I never seen the ending of Lost. I just heard about it. People don't
understand. People do not understand if they've never seen it. So please do not do that. I think it's from the same people. Good job. Keep it up.
Please don't.
Moving on.
Oh, Yellow Jackets. You seen that?
I heard that was really, my parents want me to watch that.
Oh, I should. That's a wild fucking show.
Like I watched, that's really good.
Yeah, the first, I think a season and a half. And then they just came out with the third season, I think. Don't quote me on that, but they just came out with a new season. I think it's on Netflix now. But that shit, I tell you, that shit goes from bad to what the fucking seconds. Like, what other movie is that? Why I keep doing this? Sorry to Bother You. Have you ever seen that?
Sorry to Bother You.
Has Lakeith Stanfield.
Oh, I love that movie. I love that movie where the telemarketer's voice is changing.
That shit is wild.
That was an amazing movie.
Dude, that shit was crazy.
That was so cool.
That was so
That director, I think that might have been his first movie or something.
Really?
I'm not sure, but he had an interview on The Breakfast Club that was amazing.
That shit was good.
That shit was so
and Atlanta,
funny.
I don't know. I know it's old, but Atlanta's always been good.
Atlanta's great.
Can I tell you the last season? I thought that Goofy story was real the entire time. I was looking that shit up for my friend Truvius. Thank God, Truvius, that you keep me. You humble me.
Which Goofy story?
The
one where they did it like documentary style. They did it documentary style. And
believe the whole thing. Thank you, Donald Glover. You fucking fooled the shit out of my dumb ass.
I had to look at
that.
got
me.
I watched it with my pops, and I didn't watch it with him, but my dad was like, he had to look it up because the stuff that they were mentioning just came off as real. That's how he grew up as a kid, liking drawings, and it kind of reflected. I thought that dude was real. It took me.
It's been years since that came out, and I just found out that was not true.
My pops was like, "That's me." And he's like, "That's me."
Oh, and
his name is Thomas too, and my dad's name is
Thomas Robinson.
That's how I grew up, and I was like, that show was amazing. That episode was amazing.
That whole last season was just like a very, just a very different kind of view. Like it wasn't like a series. Like it was just different individual stories from different parts of the world, and then they were throwing Atlanta stories every now and then. Like it was. Donald Glover is doing the best side quest for me. Him, Snoop Dogg. Who else?
Him, Snoop Dogg. Who else is doing
who else is doing the best side quest right now?
I can't even think of anybody. Maybe The Weeknd. Maybe The Weeknd. I mean, he had a whole show on HBO.
Oh, Megan Thee Stallion and Glorilla. I don't.
Yeah.
Like they are. First of all, eyebrows.
Glorilla. I talked about her album last week.
You did? I haven't heard it.
It's great.
Is it?
I was like,
she's dope though.
She's gonna lead the way for the next few years.
And her country ass. I'm like, Glorilla, you the most country. I love every second of that shit.
That shit is really serving a good purpose. She sticks with it 100% on every track. Yeah. She's fire.
That's her.
They're both fire. Megan Thee Stallion too. She's good.
Fine ass. Woo-wee.
Yeah.
Woo.
So
Megan,
she's fire.
If you ever want to be my friend, please do. I'm a good time.
For all the people that are into like psycho killer shows, serial killer shows, I watched a show that came out yesterday called Woman of the Hour.
Ooh.
And it's about basically this serial killer. This is a real story. He goes onto a TV show and nobody knows who he is. He's been on the top 10 FBI list. And
What?
He didn't get caught until 2 years after he was on the show. This is through the late 60s, late 70s.
What?
And it follows him getting different victims. And it follows him up until that point of the show and a woman meeting him. And the girl that was supposed to go on the show, I'm not giving nothing away. She's just like...
That's the premise of it?
Yeah. Okay. She's like meeting the dude and it's really
wild?
good. And he's like winning the show.
What?
And there's like contestants like 3 and he's like answering everything perfect.
What?
And you're seeing how he is and how psychotic it is. It's tense. If you like anything that's like... realistic serial killer type stuff, I would watch it, but if you can't handle a tense scene, you might want to watch it with somebody and not watch it at all.
Have a buddy.
Yeah, because I was like, damn. I was like, oh,
it
man.
was wild.
It was like, it wasn't tense like, oh, it was just a feeling of buildup in certain scenes. It wasn't anything like
anxiety,
like gore or anything like that, but it was just tense because the character that's played is very tense. You know what I'm saying? So...
Did you see Baby Reindeer?
I got to the last episode and didn't finish it. Yo, now that was intense.
That was wild.
That was not fair.
That was not
fair
shit hit me
because it came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it hit you out of nowhere. Yeah.
It wasn't, and that's the thing. It was like, yo. So this is the difference. Baby Reindeer was intense. But it was a one that came out of nowhere, and it made me uncomfortable. So I'm like,
so
wait, what? I was like, what happened?
Look, getting out of your seat.
I just
wait a minute.
Like
now, wait a minute.
Oh my god.
No, baby.
I'm like shaking in the corner.
Oh yeah, like happened? In the closet. Oh yo, that shit went from to 0 to what the fucking second.
Did you finish that?
I watched the whole thing.
I got to 6, 7, whatever last episode was, and I was just like, oh,
I can't.
I'm good.
No, no, thank you. Did you see Chaos with Jeff Goldblum?
Oh, Chaos? No, I didn't see that.
Oh, that was pretty good. That ended up being better than I thought.
Really?
Yeah. It was like a slow burn at first. You know how those shows are like a lot of shows that come out now are slow burns. Because they want you to keep watching it. You know what I mean? And then the shit just gets good. And Jeff Goldblum could do no wrong. Okay?
No,
like that man is first of all, he's dressed from the gods. And if he ever wants to take me to find a suit, Jeff Goldblum, I'm in. Okay? I'll buy it myself.
His voice is so unique. I gotta check it out. Check it out.
Wow. Oh, Chaos? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
I've
but
seen
I
it.
also like terrible movies, so you might not want to take my opinion.
You cannot say that. Like, it's not bad, but I also like terrible movies.
I just wanted you to be on an equal playing field.
I do too. But I could call it out if it's terrible. But I can appreciate good and terrible.
Yeah. I mean, I liked watching terrible movies, like Z movies, like Hobo with a Shotgun.
Oh man!
Or with Willie Wheatstraw, the devil's son-in-law. That shit.
Willie Wheatstraw, the devil.
The devil's son-in-law.
I just pictured a black guy.
My dude is
with
a
a straw in his mouth and a straw hat.
Listen. The beginning, the opening scene of the movie is like a shaky shack that they're doing in like black and white, and this black woman is giving birth. It's like a mammy situation, right? She's like, hold on to me, hold on. And then the doctor pulls the baby out and smacks him, and the kid gets up and he smacks the doctor. He goes, "Don't nobody hit Willie Wheatstraw."
Oh no! Wait! No! Wait a minute.
It shit only gets more and more interesting.
Wait, the baby smacks the doctor?
He gets up like she has a baby, smacks the baby, and then like a 7-year-old gets up, smacks the doctor.
Oh, that is
nobody smacks Willie Wheatstraw.
I need to watch that. I'm watching that tonight.
I don't even know where you can find that shit, but my God, is it interesting.
Oh man,
I'm telling y'all, just watch one terrible fucking blaxploitation movie.
I miss those nights. I used to chill. Me and my friends used to chill together and watch old black exploitation films, and it was so fucking funny.
Oh shit!
And just like it was like just a good get together. Like man, this was artistry right
there.
This
was fantastic.
This was great.
Shaft was good.
Shaft was amazing. You know what I mean? Like Shaft was amazing.
Let me see. Like when they did, what was it? Now I can't. Oh, Black Dynamite. When they did that shit was so true to form.
Oh, Black Dynamite.
Oh my God.
So
I was like,
funny.
And then he got like the boom mic in his afro, and he's like,
oh, that's one that I go back on every few years. I love that.
It's amazing.
From beginning to end. Funny as hell. Good story. Even a little twist at the end.
What's his name?
Michael J. White. Michael J. White killed it.
He
killed it.
Yo, and he just like, who dares call here and interrupt my kung fu? That shit, I wish I had it as a ringtone, because that shit makes me laugh.
Might have to make it. You can make your own ringtone. You know what I'm saying?
God. If you haven't seen that shit, sit down, smoke a whole bunch of weed, and giggle your fucking ass. Or if drinking is your thing, you do that. And every time he yells at one of the hoes, take a shot.
Take a shot. That's a good game.
That's a good game.
That's a good game. Good recommendation. Good movie recommendation. So
now we got drinking games. Now you can spend time with your friends, and you don't have to spend money outside spending $58 at the bar when you can all spend $20 and sit in the house
Get together.
and get drunk in the crib.
Have fun.
So that,
be safe.
Yeah, and there's never a line for the bathroom.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, stay at somebody's house. Stop going out. Like, I'm saying, like, do it. Make it an experience, but don't go out all the time. Spend time with your friends. Like, have a onesie party and shit. You know what I mean? Like, do fun things with your friends. Like, getting drunk at the club and then me looking at my bank account and regretting every decision I've ever made. I don't like that feeling. Like, I like to get drunk in my own house and be like, all right, y'all, good night.
Bye-bye.
I need a lot of water, and I don't want to have to wait for it.
Exactly. That is such a good idea.
Yeah,
I mean, we got to start being fun and creative again, because we can't afford to always go out and just waste time and money.
You really can't.
That shit ain't even worth it.
It's not.
It's just not worth it. It's like, dang, I'm gonna buy this. I went to a bar. I love this bar. I'm not gonna mention it by name because I love the people there too. But they had $8 beers, and I'm like, this beer is usually $4.50 to $5 at most other places, and I'm like, damn, this is down the street. Damn. You know, so I want
inflation is coming for everybody, yo.
So just to plug this in, I do want this the pod nights to become like that. Like, have people how me and you are talking, have people in the background cooking, chilling,
like
playing some game. Make it a house party. Make it something for adults to come together and do something, because don't waste money.
Shit, man. You can have, like, I have friends that are DJs too, so like. And like, but DJing at a house party is like the best fucking vibe you could do for me. Like, it's mad easy, and I like that the DJs take requests. Okay, like,
exactly.
Because sometimes I'm like, I don't want to listen to the wobble 6 times in a row. Exactly. I really don't. Like, I don't want to listen to Cotton Eye Joe. The song is about having HPV. Like, no, thank you.
Oh, I did not.
You
know
did
that.
it?
That's interesting.
If it wouldn't have been for Cotton Eye Joe, I would have been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Yeah, it's HPV.
Oh, wow.
So that's why he could have been married a long time ago, but
Look
he can't.
into the meanings. Jesus. That is crazy. I got to listen to that song now.
Well, and it's a fucking rager. Like,
yeah. You just keep going.
You can't help. Like, that shit has such a vibe to it, but when you realize.
I would have never guessed.
Yeah, oh no. A whole bunch of songs like that. What else?
Ooh,
I don't know. Maybe you should do that in your next podcast.
Talk about songs that what the real meaning is behind it, and we just dance like, yeah.
Like Too Close by Next. Ooh, dun, dun, dun,
Too close. Okay.
You remember? Like, I did not know that was about having a hard on and dancing with somebody. I had no idea.
And
I was dancing to the fuck out of that when I was little.
I can see that now as a kid, and I didn't know what it is, but the lyrics
Luke,
now.
Yeah, my mom used to listen to Uncle Luke too, and like, my mom loves NWA, so she used to listen to No Vaseline at the top of her fucking lungs. But she knows every word. Ice Cube, if you ever please meet my mother, she would fall so in love with you. She loves how mean you look. If that helps.
Classic.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? And like, Uncle Luke is one of my favorites. I got to go see him down here in the Springs. And that's exactly what I thought it'd be. Bitches taking off their tops and shaking titties everywhere.
Wow.
Like, don't stop, get it. And that
is
if you
fire.
hear that shit, I don't know if it's just like people that were born in my era and grew up in the 90s. Like, but as soon as I hear Uncle Luke's raspy ass or Trick Daddy, you fucking lost me somewhere. I'm done.
That was a time.
Scrub the ground. Scrub. Like,
Classic.
Percolator, get out of here. Like, shut up. See, next time I have a party, I'm going to have like a house party. And you have to come dressed up, and you have to have we're dance battling. You have to.
Oh, that would be fire.
Yeah, we're dance battling.
Oh, that would be
like,
fire.
That's happening. You got 2 minutes to fucking hit that shit. Maybe 1 minute, because some of my friends are not in shape. By my friends, I mean me.
I mean, a minute is a long time.
A minute is to be hitting some serious stuff.
I practice dancing in the kitchen by myself all the time.
It's my
minute is a long time. Trust me.
Heaven forbid you're trying to like do the floor to drop too. I'm like, oh, my knees.
Yeah. Oh no.
Like I have found myself sitting on the ground like this many times. Like, God damn it, I'm not as young as I used to. I don't have my knees ain't what they used to be, man.
Nah, me either. Especially as a tall guy, but as a short person, I'm not trying to take away from you, but as a short person too. Sorry, that is.
Ouch.
I shouldn't have even said it at all. But my knees.
I'm great at hide and seek. I'm great at hide and seek.
So okay, so we're gonna go through music real quick. Absol. Soul Burger comes out November 8th. That was just announced last Friday. I'm looking forward to it. A lot of people see him in this top 5.
I love Absol.
Tyler, the Creator, coming out October 28th.
Felicia the Goat.
And what is it? Chromacopia.
Chromacopia.
Yeah, that shit I'm looking forward to. I like Tyler because he knows how to do a rollout. He has always a theme. He has a character. I have known nothing about this, and I like that. And he's one of the few people that can do a rollout, and I'm excited. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get his album. I'm gonna download it. I'm gonna actually pay for it. He's that type of artist.
I want to get the vinyl. Like I want to get a vinyl collection and get it and just have it on there. Someone stole my Big Boy Shutterbug vinyl.
Really?
I mean, I got it signed and everything. It was light blue. It was like dark blue. It was like a limited edition vinyl that when I worked at Independent, I got, and it was like you could see through it. Just had Shutterbug, had like different versions of it, and he signed it at a concert, and then someone stole it from me.
That is cold blooded.
Isn't that rude? But I'm like, at least I had it for a little while, I guess. That's my flex.
That's one of the few things I cherish is stuff like that, physical things, because this digital shit, you know. It's going back to physical, and it's really bad for musicians. It's horrible. The music industry, I don't know detail, but I know a lot of shit is moving around. It's just bad.
Yeah, I know my sister, too, was telling me. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Oh, no, you didn't cut me off.
My sister, because she's a musician, my sister and Big Samir, shout out to the Reminders.
Shout out.
She was telling me about the music careers are just really difficult for artists right now. Which is why everybody's touring, because most artists get money off of their tours and their merch sales. So a lot of people have been touring, which is why you see people like, oh, new tour announced, because their sales as far as like Spotify and stuff, they're just not getting that amount of money.
And it's funny you say that, because I've noticed a lot of the older acts, us and beyond, are going out constantly.
Constantly. Genuine needs a break, yo.
Yo, Genuine needs to chill. We love him, but take a break, man.
But first of all, if I ever see Genuine, that's gonna be the highlight of my fucking next 20 years, yo, because he's hitting it.
He's amazing.
In some multiverse, he is hitting every one of those, doing the So Anxious.
He's always been like a performer. I be going back.
He's always so good.
I go back on his old videos. Like, he was always like.
It makes me sad. We're getting older. I think that's what it is. It hurts my feelings that I'm like, damn, yo, like my favorite artists are 70.
I mean, they're getting up there, but there's a thing where I feel like now we're touring as older acts. It used to just be like rock acts, you know. Elton John, this nigga's gonna be 120 still touring.
Yeah, and good too.
Exactly, and great. Because I need to see I can go see a show. I don't have I have a lot of faith that I can see Elton John anytime. But these hip hop acts, we don't know. They didn't always stay in the game. They didn't always go out, these R&B acts, but now they're trying to get out a lot more. So it's really dope, man.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
I hope all artists, like, good luck on the music journey right now, because I know that it's really struggling, and I know people who are just getting into the game or just feel like it's not for them. You're good, man. Just keep doing what you're doing. It'll if your success will come. People who love your music will continue to support you. So don't give up on your dream just because the fucking market is shit. Everything's shit.
Exactly.
Feel free to dream.
Oh my, you ain't lying.
I was like, what? Yeah.
I thought I kicked something bad.
I was like, oh God, I thought you kicked it. I was like, oh no, help. Your cat has misbehaved. This is dope. This setup is dope, Eric. This is mine. I painted this for Eric years ago. This is dope too. Where you get this at?
I had it made online. I made the thing through AI.
Damn, dope.
I put in a prompt.
That's dope as fuck.
I put in a prompt. I was like, make it look like, make Erik versus Universe, make it Basquiat-ish.
Oh, nice.
And so, like, that's why it's just real.
That does kill, though. Yeah, that kills.
It didn't spell universe, though, unfortunately.
Oh, I did not even notice that.
Yeah.
That's how you know I can't read.
No,
I was like, Erik versus the Universe. I see it. Like, for some reason, this all connected. This was all you and I.
See? And maybe somehow the AI realized that that's what that.
Yo, that's fucking fantastic.
That
I
is
didn't even
great.
notice that. I would have never noticed if you didn't say anything to me. I was like, don't post it.
That's awesome. That's funny. Thanks, though. I love it. I was like really impressed. So I had a little poster made of it.
It's dope.
But I love your artwork up there.
baby.
I've had that for years.
Yeah, shit. Like a while.
This piece right here.
Sweetie.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I have a whole bunch more I'm about to move to, so you got some art coming your way, friend.
So thank you for real.
Welcome,
Let me know because I want more art pieces and I want to represent local.
Yeah,
Want to
please.
represent local artists. My homegirl did this little bun right
I was
here.
looking at this little cutie patootie.
Yeah, so I'm like, I want more stuff created from the people. You feel me?
Yeah.
That are around here. So
And there's a whole bunch of artists too. Like artists tap in, like
Exactly.
100%. Like
Work
if you
with each
want,
other.
yeah, send a print shit and like just let it be up. You could show it on the camera and shit. Like advertise for you.
Exactly.
Then that way, put your link at the bottom and stuff, your contact information. So that way, if we're gonna stay local and like help each other, like let's really start the community here.
exactly. Thank you. You just put that so elegantly.
Thank you.
God damn, you're good.
I'm real high. I've been smoking all day.
I want her to be good, but god damn it.
Greatness.
Thank you. I appreciate
It
that.
comes at a break.
That
You're
was
welcome, man.
oh, that was really good.
That's what you
and
need.
that's exactly what we want. So
That's it.
we'll go ahead and
we're good.
continue from there.
Yeah, I still got an hour. Probably gonna be in there.
Okay, cool.
I'll say 45 minutes because I'm gonna have to be
Okay.
in.
Yeah, we'll run through this.
Yeah, no, we're good. Wow, what's next?
Let's see. Phantom Grand came out with a new album. ASAP Ferg, he did a new single, but it just didn't do nothing for me. I love ASAP Ferg, one of my favorite artists. I don't even care about it. Gunna, he came out with a song called Him All Along. It's a single. I'm adding it into my workout playlist. It actually motivates
Is it good? Let me put it on my list real
a
quick.
procrastinator such as myself. It made me want to actually do like 5 push-ups last night. And I still didn't do it. I thought about it.
Hey, but that first plant that seed.
That's
Plant
true.
that
Put it
seed.
out into the universe. Absolutely.
Him all alone.
Oh, you know what? Sorry about my cat
Why?
because I'm trying to ignore him and he's like going ham. I'm not letting him out anymore.
There you go, you little fat little fucker. Yeah, a little bit. He's a little chunky donkey. Look at all that donkey. No, not the bottle. And the way too, like I was like, why is he doing that? I did this too, because he was. I didn't know you were holding the bottle. And I was like, whoa, what's wrong with him?
This
He's
is
possessed. He's
this
possessed.
is why I spray my cat with some regular water because he pisses me off.
Oh,
I don't know why it
that
works.
scared me. You
Really?
like he went, and I was like, who did it? Who's doing it? Who's
It
he?
probably looked like I was grabbing a gun or something.
Yeah, because I was like, I couldn't see past the board. And I was like,
Oh, no.
Yeah, and so you just sprayed him and he jumped. And I was like,
Oh no.
he's fine. Let him
Yeah.
look out the window. You nosy
he'll
old
look-
whore.
Yeah, he'll be all right.
What's his name?
River.
River?
Yeah,
Mind your business.
somebody named him at the thing. I did not name him that.
Okay.
Actually, but I do like it because I would like to say he goes with the flow, but he doesn't.
He does not.
He
He
is the
a
opposite.
dam in the
I
river.
gave up my other cat for him, and I feel bad.
A little bit of regret there,
I,
friend.
a little bit, but I gave him to my nephew, and Zay, you better be treating Domino good.
You better be nice to Domino.
Mother effer.
Yeah.
No, I love your nephew, but for real, treat him good and
You
keep your
better
room
be
clean. So Gucci got rid of all of his artists, and after this, I'm gonna ask you a few questions. If you
Yeah.
don't mind.
Why did he get rid of all the artists? Why am I
So he
close
has
to
a
the
video out, and he was like, and no, you can scoot back. You don't have to be like I can turn it.
No,
up
no,
for you.
it's fine. It's fine.
And so
I'd like to be close.
he got rid of all his artists except for 2, and I'm just and then he says at the end of the video, he's not making. He uses some term like P and something, like pay and loss. Like it's just not even and out.
Like profits and losses.
Yeah, profits
yeah,
and
okay.
losses. And so he was like, it's just not working. He was like, we spoke with the artist. Basically, he got rid of a lot of other people other than Pooh Shiesty and some other dude. I don't know his
There's
artist.
a man named Pooh Shiesty. I know nothing.
Yeah. So
What a good name.
so I don't listen to Pooh Shiesty, but I grew up listening to Gucci Mane. And
Yeah.
so as a record label person, I'm like, that just doesn't look good as an artist to be like, damn, you just got rid of artists, and then right at the end of the video, you're gonna be like, I'm still looking for other artists. What? Why are you looking for other artists if you just got rid?
I almost threw him in my mouth.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that just
What do you
doesn't look
mean?
good. Like,
So your artists aren't like so, but it doesn't put out a lot of confidence for artists. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna drop all your artists, you've been with them for so long. Like I just have a lot of questions about like the details of the contract. Like is it after 10 years? Like why weren't his artists developing? There's a lot like people don't quit jobs; they quit managers.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So is that the same kind of concept? You think?
That's, I was thinking, I was like, I do need to look into the detail because what is their contract? How could you just get rid of them so easily?
Yeah.
And is there any development? I don't know if there's any development.
Or
what
like
do you
coaching
expect?
classes? You know what I mean? Like,
What do you expect? To throw money at an artist and them know what to do? If you threw $1 million at me, I have sense, but it took a lot of ignorance up until about 2 weeks ago, and I'm still a little wishy-washy.
Yeah.
I'm still a little wishy-washy, but you can't throw money at something and expect the artist to know. There has to be development.
There has to be
You
some
can't
sort of
just be like,
coaching.
hey,
Yeah.
I'm still going. I just fired my whole team, but hey, I'm still looking. That just doesn't look good. People will lose confidence in you, and I'm going to say this right now. You just can't throw money at people. People are more than ever. These young kids know their self-worth.
Yeah,
these
that's
days.
very true. They're not great
They-
at working at regular jobs, but they know their self-worth.
No, regular jobs, dog, they make everybody want to quit.
I'm like, I used to go to work hungover as fuck. Like I've been out drinking with my friends all night long and be at work like this the next day.
Exactly. Like,
How can I help you?
yo, these kids will.
But it's different. It's just like I'm doing my old woman thing. Like,
Yeah.
the kids these days. But it's just the work is different. Like
It is.
You know what I mean? Like,
The environment is different.
The work
a lot of
ethic is
people,
different.
a lot of people don't, and the work ethic is different. But a lot of people aren't going to put up with the minimum
The
wage,
conditions,
the
yeah.
non-livable wage for
and then
average
people
job.
get mad that they're hiring immigrants and stuff. I'm like, if you don't want to do the job, who the fuck is gonna make these burgers? It's such a weird
but
dynamic.
the whole immigrant thing is so weird because I'm like,
It's so weird.
I don't know.
We're all immigrants. Just let people come into the country as long as they fucking work. How come? Wait a fucking
I
minute.
don't know. I
Wait.
think they might have took over Instacart because a lot of them do not speak English.
And that's fine with me because I'm trying to learn how to speak Spanish because
That's
eventually
I mean,
I'm
that,
gonna need it.
you might as well learn how to speak Spanish.
But since we're talking about these robots, so you're telling me you're gonna have fat people pay $20,000 for these robots, but you can't lower taxes and inflation is going up. Are you fucking kidding me? Like,
Yeah.
come on, y'all. Like, thank you for inventing new stuff. But people, it's like Wall-E. I feel like we're turning into the Wall-E where those fat ass people are in chairs and you have gyms and stuff, but nobody goes. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, and I'm like,
they're
so you have,
abandoned.
if you, those robots should be for people with disabilities. Like they should be
Exactly.
designated for people who have hard times getting out or people who have lost their wives and stuff like that. Like to be rented out for a short amount of time covered by their insurance.
Interesting.
Like so that they can have companionship.
Not
like
every
it shouldn't
day
be
just
everybody
use-
because you could just. Some of y'all are just nasty, okay? Because some of y'all are trying to get that thing to fuck and see what kind of commands it'll do.
absolutely.
Like, let's just be honest about it. Some of y'all are freaks,
Absolutely.
and I'm not going to yuck your yum. I'm just going to say, can we help people with disability, like people who really need it, before we start helping people who already have 6 fucking Teslas?
Well, somebody that's a nympho is going to be like, oh, my nymphoism is a disability.
Go outside. That's why some of y'all don't have friends. Like, y'all are
That's
online
true.
dating and shit. Like, have you gone outside to meet someone actually as of late?
So where would you recommend people go? Because people are having a tough time going outside, being just on the internet. And then when you go, we're going to do a group meet and go hike together?
Yeah. I mean, I like shit like that. I mean, it just depends
Mm-hmm.
on what you like. You like going to the club. If you're down in the Springs, and you like going to the club. So I like cigar lounges. I don't even smoke cigars. I just like the environment. It's very French. Like, you know what I mean? Very French kind of atmosphere. And I love that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Or like Cask and Cork, which is downtown. Like Coati's good. It's a different crowd than what that it used to be, so it's a little different for me going in there. I like to pick my times to go.
Mm-hmm.
But Cask and Cork that's down there is like it has like vampire chairs. They're all velvet, big chairs. The same people that own Shame and Regret.
Really?
Yeah, and you go in there, it's like a nice whiskey bar. You know what I mean? Like you sit in there, just like Shame and Regret. It's in an alley too, so you already know it's fucking good.
That sounds awesome.
Like, yeah.
I like stuff that's hidden and tucked away
Yeah,
too.
like
and
speakeasies. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
absolutely.
But they have those kind of clubs. They have pop-ups here. They just had the Beetlejuice pop-up. I think it might still be here. Don't quote me on that. But like there are things to do in town. I think people just don't want to facilitate it. Like people want other people to facilitate it. Like if I was like, yo, Erik, me and my husband are about to go to this haunted house. Then we're going to this Beetlejuice like pop up. Or, yo, I'm going to have a whole bunch of friends. Like, you just have to pick what you want to do. Because going to the club isn't it. What you see in music videos and shit, that's a real thing, not here. Okay?
Yeah,
it's a real thing in Europe. It's a real thing in Miami, Texas. Like, big cities, those things are valid. Here, you may not get that kind of nightlife. You can facilitate those kind of things in Denver because they have more of a nightlife and they're open a little bit later than here in the Springs.
Absolutely.
But yeah, there's a whole bunch of places to go. It just depends on if you have the gas money, like if you have the car that can make it up to Denver. Like all things are possible. You just gotta get up. You can rent an Airbnb with your friends in the mountains. You just go camping in a cabin. Like
that sounds dope.
Why not get super fucking drunk or super high? Take some shroom. I'm a shroom person, so I like psychedelics.
Me too.
So I will take my psychedelics and go up there with like the few friends that I know I could trip psychedelics with, and just go look at the stars and camp and have these experiences. Like going to the club was a thing for me when I was younger because that's all I wanted to do was have a good time. So enjoy that time going out to the club. But as soon as you get older and you can facilitate some experiences, like that's gonna mean a lot more, I think.
I agree. 100%.
I don't even know what we were just talking about.
No. You just nailed it. You were talking about basically how to get out and what we need to do to get out and communicate with each other.
Just speak to people.
Just speak to people.
Just say hello. Just say hello to people. Like people enjoy smiles too. Like I like smiling at people. It's one of my favorite things because I like laughing. It's my favorite thing to do. Mm-hmm. So like. Even when you're out sometimes, people are looking at you. I've smiled at people, completely changes. Like their whole dynamic. You know
I gotta practice that. I gotta practice that.
Or just saying, hi, how are you today? Because people don't expect that.
I do. God damn.
Get that gobbledygook out your mouth.
God damn. I was struggling.
Yeah,
I do have to practice on smiling more because I'm told all the time I have resting dude face, and I try not to, but I have a lot on my mind. That's just what my face is set in when I have a lot on my mind, but I do need to smile more. I do need to smile more.
Like when you notice it, like I like to be happy because I was really depressed and really sad for a really long time. So happiness is the only thing I haven't felt consistently. So I'm just living in that right now. Mm-hmm. And just like smiling at people and being kind to people. I like people. I like people watching. So like, why not like get all these stories from people? You know what I mean? You might be the only person that hears it. You know what I mean? They might die the next day. And then like you meet this person, they tell you this incredible story or it's something that might change your life. Like speak to people. We don't communicate with people, which is why a lot of relationships don't work. We're going to circle back to that. It's because people don't fucking communicate. Like your feelings are not, they're a choice for me to take in. You know what I mean? Like, but if I can give you any advice, if you're having an argument with somebody in a relationship, like, do it as a business meeting. My husband and I do it, and it took us a long time to get here because I'm very emotionally driven. But we would sit down and be like, all right, your emotions. It's not like I feel. Like you can do I statements, you don't do you statements, and then you do it as a business meeting. What happened? Well, you said this and it pissed me off. Okay, why did it piss you off? Well, it's because of the tone that you took. I didn't like it. Make it so matter-of-factly that it's hard to put your emotions in there because your emotions are what's going to fuck it all up. So like do it like a business, like a board meeting. Like if we were in a meeting and now like you were doing a $12 million deal and you're like, Ariel, you hurt my feelings. Fucking so what? Like this is not about your feelings. It's about us being able to move our business relationship to the next level. Absolutely. You know what I mean? Wow. So I mean, it's helped me a lot.
I'm gonna run this back and I'm gonna watch this because every relationship that I have been in has failed horribly. And the way that you put that, like you said, a matter of factly. Yeah. Put it in detail, and the person has to be accepting though too. You can't have somebody that's half accepting. Yeah. If you put a matter of factly, there's nothing to you won't take it personal.
Yeah. And really do use like I statements, like I feel, I like, or I believe. When I heard this is how I felt. Because if you're like you said this and it's a blame game and people are automatically defensive. So it's just like, and people do a lot of you statements because it's easy to blame someone. Like I get mad when my husband tells me the truth about myself, and I'm like.
Yeah.
But I get mad at him because he told me the truth about me.
Yeah.
But if it helps in any like future relation, even with people that you're not romantically involved in, like if you guys get into an argument, like what are you so mad at? Why are you mad at me? Did I hurt your feelings?
What's the truth?
Because mostly it's about feelings. So if you can get it to do it in a business way, it'll start to break down that kind of like dynamic.
I think about it, and that's true because there's times where I've definitely I think about me and you. There's times where I've come at you. I feel left field, crazy, and I had to really sit and think about myself because there were times where you were just like, I'm done.
Yeah, fuck
no. And
I
was just like you know, I sat back, I thought about it, and I was like, damn, there's really something else just wrong with me right now. And I had to
it
really
ain't me.
just like,
I'm not your problem.
yeah, not at all. And I'm
Yeah.
like, why am I lashing out? I was really upset with myself, and that's so true. It's so easy to just lash out at somebody for nothing.
100%.
And I think you did ask me. It took a couple weeks maybe, but
Yeah, for you to respond to me.
You know, you were like, what's really going on? And I was like, you know,
is there a liquor store there?
You know, yeah, there's one really close. Okay. There's one.
Okay, nah, just before I leave.
Okay. Yeah. So I was gonna say you can have another beer if you like, but yeah. I get it 100%. Yeah, 100%.
But it's like it's learning those kind of things. Like you wouldn't know if you haven't gone through them. It's like when people are like, I failed. Like fall down 6, get up 7. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like you learn nothing from doing everything right every single time, which is why relationships are so hard. And when you find your person, like that's your person because they have also been through some shit and had to learn that one, they're a person before you are. They love you, but they choose to love you. Humans actually need like connection and hugs and physical touch from other people. It's like a chemistry in our brain now, the dopamine.
Exactly.
Is it dopamine? Maybe I might be making that up. I might be real high and just making up scientific words. I feel like a professor.
This is for entertainment purposes only, but she is right. I'm sure something good is released. We do need hug. We do need physical energy.
But if you're hard work, you know what I mean? Like, I know I'm hard work, which is why I go to therapy. You know what I mean? Because I don't want people to have to deal with me, not dealing with myself. Other people have to deal with me when I don't want to deal with myself, and that's not fair. Yeah. What if you got shit going on? It's like calling someone at 8 o'clock in the morning and bitching to them without saying, "Hey, how's your day? Hey, do you have this? Do you have the capacity for me right now? Can you hold some space for me?" And if someone says no, you can't be mad at them. Like they got other shit going on, my dude. Like
you gotta
it's weird.
Respect it.
It's selfish. Like sometimes it's okay to be selfish because I don't want to hear you bitching at 8 o'clock in the morning. If you motherfuckers ever call me at 8 o'clock in the morning, I swear to God, I'll end our friendship.
I did that one time with you a long time ago.
Oh, I was hot.
It wasn't even nothing bad though. I was just like, man, I want to see what my friend's doing. You was like, never call me that early in the morning.
Are you out of your
It
fucking
wasn't
mind?
8. It was earlier. I was like, damn.
I was like, no.
I learned because I never did again. I was like that. I was like, what the hell was I thinking?
Yeah. I've met that crazy motherfucker before, and she like, and I love my sleep, yo. Like,
no, absolutely.
And I'm like, oh no. And the thing is, I had the choice not to answer my phone, and I decided to answer my phone and be shitty instead of just letting my phone ring. You see, choices.
It's good though. You were direct and to the point.
Boundaries, safe space.
Exactly.
Safe space.
Boundaries are very important.
Yo.
I'm gonna ask you a few questions.
Yeah.
We're gonna just close out.
Okay.
And then we'll go from there. So I wanted to ask you. The challenges you have faced as a Black female creative in Colorado, and how have you overcome them?
So.
Hold up, sorry.
This dude.
Get out of here. Pissing me off.
That's wild.
I'm trying to hear my friend talk.
That's fucking wild. I was like, wait a minute.
I'm so sorry. Hold on, Ariel. Next time I'll go like this.
Yeah, I was like, what?
I'm so
PTSD.
sorry.
Me and the cat are the same person.
Oh, man. I feel horrible.
PTSD.
Get back.
I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
Damn.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all.
So, as a Black female creative, so I don't, I haven't really looked into, like, Black creative spaces. Like, I know a lot of people that just do music. I don't think I've ever tried, like, when I lived in, like, Black-centric places, I would look for people to do music. But I honestly just like to look for people that are good at their job. I love singing with a live band. Like, I love that kind of music. I love that kind of dynamic. Like, so I'll say as far as like overcoming it, like, I just don't think about it as like a certain kind of space. I'm like, it's a music space, so it's easier for me to go. I love to sing. Do you want to fucking play that guitar? Can you play these drums? Like, you play, I'll sing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so it's really just, you know, just doing it. You know what I mean? Like, you're never supposed to be comfortable. If you're comfortable, that means you're not growing and you're not changing.
Absolutely.
So, like, I don't want to be comfortable in those spaces because it's only going to help me grow and find a place where, like, I could finally be comfortable, and that'll be my end goal. Like, that'll be the place that I've settled or, like, achieved my goal You know what I mean?
I get that.
So yeah, I
that.
just find people that do music. Find people that do similar shit with you. It don't matter what color they are. Like, all right, if they're good at what they do and they are a talented artist, fuck with them. Even if you come from a place like, I know my parents weren't really big on white people for a really long time. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Like, it's people grow and change. Like, who cares?
Yeah,
like, those
absolutely.
are your friends. If you want to create with people, you're gonna have to get over some of their fucking things that you don't like. Especially if you're trying to create something beautiful.
Absolutely. No barriers, basically,
No
is
barriers.
what she's saying.
Yeah,
no barriers.
get out there, man. Someone gonna find you. Your people,
Yeah.
you find your tribe, man.
Your tribe will come to you.
Uh-huh.
And you got to put the energy out into the universe.
Yeah.
I love that. I
Do
love
you
that.
like music? So do they. Who cares that he has 2 teeth? And that he lives in a trash can.
you kind of speaking facts for real.
But it's true. Like, you see buskers on the street, and I'm like, damn, that's a singing motherfucker right now.
There's
like,
a few people I know that walk around here.
And I'm like, dang, man, if I wasn't so... I got assaulted with cheeseburgers one time by a homeless man, so I kind of feel really weird from time to time.
I get that.
So...
Oh, damn, that's kind of a story we got to go over another time. But that's crazy just to stick that in there. I got assaulted by cheeseburgers.
I did.
Was it just a real quick? Was it McDonald's? Or?
It was McDonald's cheeseburgers, which made me mad because I bought a meat. And you know what? A different time.
Different time. Sorry.
Because that shit. Remind me next time. I'll come on again if you have me. I would love to.
Okay, for sure. I would definitely.
Yeah,
have you
I'll
on
definitely
there.
go on there.
I love it. So, what are some of the goals you see in a few years in your just as an artist and an entrepreneur, because you're getting into a few things? I didn't know if you wanted to talk about.
Oh, yes. Go ahead.
Anything in particular, like gemstones? Or?
Yeah. So I'm going to school to be a dental assistant after I move out of state, which is the most opportune time for me. So being able to be a dental assistant is going to allow me to do tooth gems. I have my teeth done. It's starting to be a really big thing, but when I'd gotten them done, nobody had them. So I was kind of cool. But then I also want to like do grills and things like that. You know what I mean? And just offer these kind of places. Like here in Colorado, like there's a lot of people that do grills, and I'm, as much as I've reached out, like, hey, like maybe I'm not reaching out to the right people, but like, hey, where am I supposed to be going to get this education? Because I love that people just do shit on the fly, but I would love to tell you about your teeth first before you ask me to do a grill, because I'll be good and goddamned if you spend $9,000 on some fucking grill and you put that shit in and your teeth come out with it.
Yeah, no.
I want you to be able to get like a full service thing. Like, hey, can I look at your teeth? Or, you know, like a whole bunch of different stuff. But what did you ask me?
Okay.
Oh, my goals. As an artist. Okay.
As an artist or an entrepreneur. And that was the entrepreneur part. No,
Okay.
that's the entrepreneur
I was
part.
like, what was that?
So
I have crazy
just
ADHD.
like, you know, because you're talking about like the grills and the entrepreneur part. I know you as a singer, songwriter, artist. You've been in a band. So are you doing anything on that side of anything?
After I move, I will. I have a friend. His name's Five Eyes Wide. His name's Kyle. He used to live out here. He's an incredible guitarist. Kyle, I don't know if you watch this, but fuck my dude, I can't wait to come to Sanford because we're about to be doing some music. But as soon as I get down there, it'll allow me to facilitate like a different idea of music. Just to be able to hit different genres, because I'll be South. You know, I'll have access to all like Spanish culture. I'll have Caribbean. Like I'll have everybody around, so I could learn how to do different kinds of music. Where here, I just feel like I've learned a lot here. And maybe because my sister is a fucking music professor, basically. She's an incredible music teacher and just really great about her craft. And so I haven't looked into it like she has, which is what makes her so great at her craft. But when I get down there, I'll have the time and opportunity to do stuff and like rent my own, like have my own studio space and just, you know, I mean, just want to really be getting back into being an artist and painting. I haven't painted in years. So it's going to be my time to finally like be my artist self, like my inner child. I'm about to be who my inner child would have loved to be.
Oh, I can't wait to see that.
Yeah. And so I'm about to be by the water. I'm about to be outside every fucking day because it's hot. Like, I'm about to be living my best life. Come through.
I love that. I love that. And that's the side I want to see again of your artistry. I've seen you do things right.
Yeah.
In front of me that were just beautiful.
Oh yeah, when we
beautiful.
Fucking
yeah. Yeah,
Let me tell y'all this story. So me and Eric,
boy.
we're younger. We go to this place called Palmer Park, and we just pop some boomers, right? And so we're sitting in there, and we're sitting outside, right? Like we're sitting outside, and Eric goes, I gotta go take a walk real quick. And I was like, what? It's my first time ever popping boomers, you know? So I was like, Bugging. Next time I see Eric, I'm sprinting past him and going, he's going, where are you going? I was like, I gotta follow the white rabbit.
Oh.
And then I was just in this little cove because I thought it looked like the alligator from Hook on his side. So I went down there and then everything in that area looked like something from a wicked Disney movie. So I was in there with my hands and my feet in the dirt going, I could grow trees.
Oh, I remember that so
Eric
well.
was sitting back, like I turned around, he goes, oh, you're having a good time.
Oh yeah, I was just watching the whole time. I was like, I'm watching the whole story unfold.
Oh man.
And I felt I knew where you were. I was like, you was in
She's
some
fine.
Alice in Wonderland type world.
Definitely. They had the cova trees. I wanted to climb through, but I know I wouldn't make it out. I was gonna get stuck, and I was like, all right, next time, Alice. Next time.
Next time. That was an amazing time.
Man.
I'll never forget
That
that.
shit was incredible. And people were jogging and shit, and I was like, I think the rocks are glowing. And
Oh
he goes,
my
what?
goodness. We came across like people walking their dogs, and the dogs just everything was just beautiful.
It was dope. I was having the dopest time.
I just remember that time just being out in nature. Sorry, brace yourself.
You get out, go on, get.
He's gonna come back.
Yeah,
He's going ham.
Yeah.
So I might
He's
let
excited.
him out. So I have
That's right.
one last question for you.
Yeah, please.
If you could if you could collaborate with any artist or musician, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Ooh.
And that's with anything. With anything.
Dang, that's a really good question. Dang, I guess there would be a few people. Jean-Baptiste.
Jean-Baptiste. I heard that name.
He's a musician. And he's an incredible fucking musician. Like this man, top notch. Like just plays some of the most beautiful music I've ever heard in my entire life. And he's such a talented composer, producer, just musician in general. He's so amazing. I watched him do this. What was he doing? Was it Bach? Maybe Mozart, and he was playing it in like a regular style, like how, classical music is played. And then he throws like a jazz thing. He's like, this is how you play jazz. This is how you play blues. This is how you play gospel. And it's all the same song. And it's fucking beautiful. So, I mean,
that sounds cool.
Like I think I would just like to watch him play. Like, I don't even think I'd want him to say a word to me because I think I would lose it. Oh, and Method Man. Wait, no. That's just because I have a fantasy. But
Whoa.
Yeah, first of all, it's not your business. That's why I said no.
Okay,
it was me holding holding me back.
Okay, I got you.
It was me
I was
holding
like, wait, what?
All right,
Huh?
Method Man. But also Sting. I have a couple artists.
okay.
Like, yeah, I would love to. Like, Sting is just I just love him. I've loved him
Sting
since
is
I was like really,
awesome.
really young. And so, yeah, I was just like, there's a
Okay,
lot of different
okay.
art. My sister is definitely my number one, though. She's my number one pick. Everybody else is after. Because she's put so much work and effort, and she reads every fucking thing. Her house is filled with books about how to be like a better musician and composer, writer, all sorts of things. So, I mean, if I could work with anyone, it'd be my sister. Because I know that I would actually get the time, attention, and she would actually tell me, like, she'd be honest with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think my sister would be number one. Age, I love you.
I love that. Shout out to the sisters in the world.
Age?
Shout out, Angel. I need to call you. We're so distant. What's up?
Yeah, stop it.
Give me a call.
Give
I
somebody
could
a call.
I text you. You don't like to. Anyway.
You know what? Phones work both ways. You just go ahead and get
Yeah, that's
call
true.
that up.
I'm just a weird introvert.
Tyrone.
I really don't mind for real.
No?
Yeah, I can hit falsetto.
I know you can.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, somebody's baby. Whoop, whoop.
Sorry, I was not on time, but
Oh, that's fine. Don't worry about it. You've been in Colorado too long.
Yeah, I'm late.
You're missing the beat.
I was like about 2 seconds off. That's a long time.
Ooh, that's too many
That's
seconds.
too long.
That's too many.
So, yeah, this was Erik versus the world, or actually not Erik versus the world, Erik versus the
universe.
Erik, what the fuck?
Who's in charge of you?
I don't even know. There's
It's 'cause
some
you been
little.
spraying the cat. That's what you did.
That cat-
Don't do that.
Yeah, I can't be spraying him. That's messed up. Or
Nah,
at
he's
least
fine.
give you a
He's fine.
warning.
First of all, look how quiet he is now. Now he's just like, please let me
Yeah, he's
out.
comfy.
Please
Yeah,
let me
for
out.
real. He's
I
gonna
won't say
stay away
anything.
for a while. He is gonna be
promise
out.
I won't say anything. Please let me out of here.
I'm closing the window and I don't want to hear him. Just try and come in. I'm sleeping. See you in the morning.
Yeah, he'll be
So,
fine. Look at his cuteness.
Thank you for coming on.
You're
This
welcome.
was,
Thank you for
this
having
was
me.
Great.
This was great, man. I love
You
every
are
second of this.
amazing. This
Yeah,
is
dude,
everything.
you're amazing. This is great. Look
Thank
at all this
you.
beautiful artwork.
Thank you.
Okay,
For real.
this is dope.
For
Yeah, I'll
real.
be back again.
For sure.
It better be
I
there
appreciate
before
it.
I move for sure.
I appreciate it.
But if it's snowing outside, I probably will never leave the house again. I'll turn into a bridge troll.
Oh, Yeah, I can understand that. Nobody likes to drive in the snow.
No one just.
Nobody.
Why the cold though?
Yeah.
Like, but it's Colorado. I know that. But at least in Colorado, you can see the mountains and you know that it's going to snow down in the springs. At least like there's a warning. Yeah. But it doesn't make it any less cold.
Yeah, it doesn't make it any easier.
But thank you so much for having me on your show.
For sure. Anytime. And thank you for being on.
Now I have to pee and go to the liquor
store. This is Erik versus the universe. She's about to go pee and hit the liquor store. I'm about to go. Yeah, someone's universe.
It's
for
someone's
real.
whole world.
That's someone's entire world. For real. And
that's dumb.
Oh man,
it's just getting stupid in here.
Yeah, so we had a good episode. Everybody out there, have a good day, have a good weekend.
Have a dope weekend.
Peace.
Be great.